And there's days where I'd have stood out there and griped too. Now, there was that night we had an open practice, and you all were out there, and I didn't know whether to be sick about the offensive line or excited about Lamar, but he knocked everybody down that night. And that's when we knew how good he could be. But he grew into that. So the Keyston Randalls need to grow up. The Alex Okafers need to grow up. We're so excited about Emmanuel Acho and Keenan Robinson. Those two guys just look, I mean, they weren't even the same guys last year. So they're fun to watch. I'm excited about watching Kenny Vaccaro. I think he may be real good. And with Nolan Brewster out this spring, that gives Kenny more time to be seen. So I just new guys step up here. And I think that's, if people have asked me, when I'm around the other coaches, they always say, how do you win every year? Because not many people are doing that. We've recruited good kids that are too deep. And somebody has the pride to take somebody's place when somebody leaves. And I think that's why we've done it. We've had awful injuries in 06 and 07. We didn't even have to talk about them. We didn't even bring it up because it's just not an issue. And it helps team morale. It helps depth. But guys get better when they get to play in a lot of games. So I think the fun thing about this place is watching Britt Mitchell. It's his turn. So, okay, Britt, you've been talking. It's your turn. Trey Allen, been a lot written. Time to pay for it. And I really think they will. I just do. I think it's harder to be a second or third teamer here because you don't get you get more criticism and you don't get the praise when you can step up and be a guy that people believe in and move forward with. It's really a powerful place, and that's why I see this happening. This team will be more like the 2008 team, excuse me, because there's so many. Lord, I hope. Like, scratch that. It'll be more like the 2008 team because there's a lot of great kids that are good players that haven't played yet. So they're going to have to step up. The expectations will be lower. But they're going to have fun. I can just watch them work in the offseason and see that they're going to be a team that likes to play.
In a group like the receivers, do you even talk about the freshmen that will be here in the fall in terms of urgency?
That's a good question. We do not until we get through with spring. That's not fair to that list of guys I just mentioned. And it's their turn now. As soon as the spring game's over, that board changes.
Mack, are there any other coaching staffs of note that you're going to be bringing in besides Boise State?
We will always do it after spring, because we want to get one in and talk to them. And Boise wanted to come and visit us too. It was we've been talking about this for a while since we don't play, and we've got some similar ideas. And what we will always do is try to bring people here, or take the entire staff, offensive or defensive staff, somewhere else. Because it's easier to bring them here because then they're not distracted around their own place. But like Jim Caldwell's coming to speak at our high school banquet. And our high school clinic, and Jim or someone from the Indianapolis Colts staff has been to visit with us every year, and they still do some HBAC stuff. So we're excited about having him.
You know how many trick plays Boise ran last year?
No, but Chris and I have talked a lot about it, and the thing I remember Bobby Bowden saying, even if they don't work, it softens the defense, makes them think. Kansas State beat us up there the last time we were there. I think they ran 19, and 3 of them worked for touchdowns. And but it seemed like maybe 5 really in that game. And I don't want 5. I mean, I'm not into being backyard football, but I really think that it's fun. It's fun for everybody, and it doesn't even have to work. Bobby Bowden used to tell me that Coach would say, I'm running 4 reverses a game to get the backside linebacker and end to slow down. I don't care if all the reverses lose 10 yards. I'm going to make more plays on the straight ahead stuff because that old boy's going to be looking for that reverse because that's where he gets his pat on the back. And he always said, I'm going to throw at least 4 deep balls and hope I hit one and get an interference on one more. But I want that corner to back up. And those things just make sense. They're practical things. So we need more innovation in our trick plays, and we did start throwing deep more this year. and we did that. We got people off and threw some deep balls, and it really did help us.
Mack, you mentioned Chris Whaley's weight earlier. Are you comfortable with him being where it is right now?
Yeah, because he's in great shape. He's just big. I'm not sure what it is. I heard. I'm not going to tell you because they say he's in great shape, but it's big. I mean, he's big. He is a great kid that's really trying, and he's going to do something for us. So we're going to line up and hand the ball to him in this new set, and we're going to watch him run downhill, and we're going to see how he does. And if he doesn't look like he's ready to do that yet, we'll put him at the H-back fullback and let him do both. But 250-something pounds is a downhill tailback on short yards and goal line, like Cody. I don't think Cody's been stopped but once. And that was on a 3rd down against Oklahoma State.
Are you looking forward to coaching the Big Ten?
I got an email yesterday that said some fool will probably ask you about conference realignment. What DeLoss told me early when all of this came out, if anything ever gets serious, he will call me and let me know. And other than that, he said, "Are you concerned about it?" I said, "I'm concerned about running the ball better. I'm concerned about red zone, turnover ratio." So, that stuff's way higher than me. When they get it to me, you all will have it long before I hear it. I'll just need to be getting video if we change. It'll just be different schemes. It won't change me.
All set?
Got it? Thank you all. I heard you. Yeah, that's what John said. That's great.
Yeah.
Don't have to drive to College Station anymore.
No, it's all about mileage money. I have to pick it up somewhere else now.
That's true. I didn't think about it.